Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Forgive me, I was eating some ice. But but anyway, I came out here today and look, I wanted to talk to y'all about something. I had a conversation with my brother and it just made me realize that I didn't know what I was doing when I was raising my children. Like most of us, because they're not born with a manual, So we kind of have to do as best as we can. I lost my mom when I was 20, so I had no mother to turn to, to see if I was raising my children right. So I feel like I messed up a lot, but I have come to terms with the fact that I had messed up, because I blamed myself. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I tend to be my own worst enemy. So, because I'm so hard on myself, and I know that's not the way to be, but I do end up doing it, and I hate it. But yeah, so I realized I messed up a lot with my children, and I apologize to them for everything that I did do that I didn't do right. Um, but at the time, I thought I was doing the best that I could. Um, and so they can either be mad with me or they can deal with the fact that maybe I did do the best that I did. That I knew how to do. Um, or they, can dwell on it or whatever. But at this point, I have forgiven myself for not doing the best for my children. I'm a good mother. I'm not saying that. But I realized that I was not hard enough on them, not stern enough on them. And I realized that because I was talking to my brother, and he was telling me about a lot of stuff, and he called it being lazy. I don't know if I would say being lazy, but maybe it is. Um, he said females normally don't be stern and and hard on their kids because we are females. Um, and I'm like, yeah, you got a point right there or whatever. But he said he feel like it's because they're being lazy, and I kind of agree with him, but not all the way or whatever, because I don't know. I just feel like in my case, there was no daddy around. There was no male role models around. So there was nobody to help to guide them to be men, because I got all boys. So there was nobody to help them but me. And it's hard for us as women to do both roles. And we kind of have to, because we don't have a choice. Um, you know what I mean? Because it's so easy for the men to just be like, whatever, I don't feel like dealing with all that. And then they walk away. But the children are the ones that suffer, from that happening. And so, yeah, I just feel like it happened with me and my boys. But I was doing the best I could. Like I said, I ain't have no mother role model. Don't get me wrong. My mom was around I was 20 years old when she died. So before that, she taught me a lot of things, but nothing about being a mother. So I tried to do what I saw her do, but it was so hard on me, you know. But I don't know, y'all. You know, I be getting on here and just want to vent. That's mainly why I'm doing it. But I think I'm gonna try to get back on later. I gotta do a live, but I don't know if people will come in, you know. I have a lot of stuff I could, you know, talk about or whatever, and that would be interesting. But I don't know if, you know, anybody will want to listen. But if y'all do come back, like and share, and I'll talk to you guys later.